Hello and happy Tuesday. My name is Wendy Lee, and you can find me at CreativeLeeYours.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US. I'm very excited that you're joining me today in the studio for our paper crafting fun. Yay, 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 yay. So today, if you're watching this video when it premieres, it is Tuesday, February 11th, and I am live with you in the chat. So please say hello and let me know where you're from. If you've got any questions as we work along with today's project, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. So much going on in the studio, as always, right? There's only 3 weeks left of our best promotion of the year, which is Celebration. This is where you can choose a free goodie. Do I have the catalog? Yes, a free goodie out of this little catalog for every $60 you spend. There's even some choices that if you spend $120 that you can choose, but it's every $60, not just $60, right? So the more you spend, the more items that you can get for free. Plus, you can also earn your spot in my Celebration event, which will happen in March. So I'm rewarding those that purchase with me during Celebration $180 in product before shipping and tax are going to earn a exclusive spot in my Celebration event. So there'll be a card class included. We'll meet on Zoom. We'll have some fun. We'll play some games. There'll be some prizes. So many good things. You don't want to miss it. We've been doing this for several years, and many of my customers look forward to it each and every year. All right. Celebration also means it's a great time to join my Diamonds team. It's always a great time to join my Diamonds team, of course, but you get extra perks during Celebration. So you can choose two different options. The starter kit is $99, and you can choose $125 in the product of your choice. Yes, you can. And you can either choose to add on two of our Stamp and Write marker color families, Brights, Regals, Subtles, or Neutrals, plus an exclusive stamp set that goes along perfectly with marker techniques. Or you can choose an additional $30 in free product. So that would bring it up to $155 in free product just for $99. Yes. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So if you'd be interested in joining our lovely crafting community, we'd love to have you. If you've got questions, let me know. I'm happy to help you get started. Now, the best way to stay up with everything I've got going on, yep, you guessed it, join my email list. I do gift out a free tutorial bundle each and every month. And I'm not talking one tutorial, it's a bundle of tutorials, and you are going to love them. All right, let's go ahead and switch the camera over and get started on today's crafty fun, shall we? Okay, so today's project is going to feature the linked together bundle. So I love this one. We've got a great stamp set, but to top it all off, we've got a great set of dies as well as decorative masks that all go together in this bundle when you purchase it. So yay, love that. So today's project is going to be this one here. We're going to do a little plain with some embossing paste. So this project is actually the bonus project that I am going to include in our January Cultivated Creativity DIY paper crafting kits. So we curate a beautiful kit each and every month that features around in particular stamp set or bundle. And we try to help everybody use their bundle to its fullest ability if we can. We're going to make 5 projects in the kits. There are 4 cards and 1 not a card. And we include the giftables in our kits, unlike some others. So if you have any interest, if you're not yet a Cultivated Creativity subscriber, I'd love for you to join us. Registration closes on the 20th. So I'm going to fold my thick basic white card base. This is 4 1/4 by 11. If I didn't mention it already, the complete supply list and cut dimensions are already available on my website, so you can go ahead and help yourself to those. I'm going to go ahead and put down a piece of Melon Mambo. This is 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. So we're going to put this down with our stamp and seal. So really this project is fairly simple. So now I'm going to set this aside for a bit. And we're going to move this aside. I'm going to bring in a scrap piece of paper. And I've got a piece of painter's tape just kind of balled up there on my scrap paper. And I'm putting a piece of basic white. It's 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 on there. Now I'm going to bring in those masks that we just talked about. And I'm going to use mask number 2. if I can find it. There it is. All right, so we're gonna bring in mask number 2, and I am going to center it on my layer. You don't have to be too particular with this. It's entirely up to you on how you wanna do it. Now I'm gonna secure this mask in place with a little bit of my painter's tape, just so it doesn't shift on me as I'm working, okay? And then I am going to take my embossing paste. Now, if you've not used embossing paste, I love this, but you definitely want to keep it exposed to air as little as possible, right? Just when you're using it. So I actually keep mine in the lid closed, put it back down into the Ziploc bag it came into, and then I also put it in a plastic container to keep it as airtight as I possibly can. Now, I do also leave the foil, as you can see, on top of mine. It's kind of crushed in because I've had it for a bit and used it a lot, but you can kind of see it's down in there. Now, I'm just going to pull out a small amount. I have a small piece of paper that I'm dealing with, and so a little goes a long way. So I'm going to go ahead and seal that back up. Again, I don't want that exposed to air any longer than it needs to be. So I could use a piece of acetate or my silicone craft sheet and put this paste on there, but I'm just going to leave it right on my palette knife here. Now, our palette knives come in 3 different shapes in the pack. This is the one I use the most, I think, or at least the one I just grabbed. How about that? Now, I am not trying to get embossing paste over this whole thing. I'm going to scrape away any excess. You can scrape this back off into the jar if you want to. Now, you want to clean these tools right away. I'll wait till after the video, but you do want to clean these right away. Embossing paste does dry fairly quickly. So I would take this and my palette knife, and I would go clean these right away before this hardens on to my tools there. So I'm going to let this dry, and we'll work on the rest of our card while this takes just a couple minutes to dry. We'll set this aside. So next I've got a piece of thick basic white that I've die cut using these fantastic Beautiful Butterflies dies. Now this comes with a embossing folder as well. It's a hybrid embossing folder, so you can emboss and die cut at the same time. But I've used these 2 pieces here, which is this detail butterfly and his body center there. And I'm going to adhere these together with just a little bit of liquid glue right down the middle there. Just kind of a fun element to mix in with this, I think. All right, so let me grab my little strip. So this is 2 3/4 by a skinny 1/2 inch. So it's 1/2 inch, but it's a little bit on the skinny side. It's not the full 1/2 inch, right? Using up some scraps, and I'm going to take my Just a Note stamp and stamp it right in the center, hopefully, ish, right? Okay, so I'm using Memento Black for that. Now I'm going to go ahead and adhere this right across the front of this butterfly. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive right here on his body to kind of tack it into place. Okay, and I'm going to have this at an angle. And I'm going to lay my sentiment out. That looks pretty good to me. All right, so we want that to dry. I'm going to carefully flip it over, and I'm going to go ahead and put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. This is going to hold the sentiment in place and also give me a little bit of a pop-up for my card base here. Okay, and I don't want to go all the way to the edge because I'm going to let this hang off just a bit. All right, so this element is ready when we're ready to do it on my card. So let's go ahead and bring back in our card base that we started. Okay, and we will do the inside. So on the inside, I've got a piece of the Bloom Impressions Designer Series paper that's 4 inches by about 5/8 wide. And I'm going to adhere that to the inside just to bring a little design to the inside. So this Designer Series paper pack is part of our Celebration offering that you can earn for free with a $60 purchase. But I think it ties that together really, really nicely with those colors and gives me just a little bit design on the inside. Now you could add some butterfly elements if you'd like to, or some of the embossing paste if you want to, but I'm not going to on this particular one. let's go ahead and bring in our layer that we had put the embossing paste on. And I'm going to grab a blending brush and my Melon Mambo ink pad. Let's move some things out of the way. Alrighty. So I'm just going to take my blending brush and pick up some ink from my ink pad. And I am going to apply some color right onto this embossing paste. Now my paste wasn't completely dry when I did this. It probably needed a few more minutes. So you can see a little bit of it flaking off. But I actually am okay with that, right? Now you can go as heavy or as light as you want to. I am not looking for a solid coloration on this. So it's just kind of fun to let that kind of play out a little bit differently each time you do it. All right, so I'm going to carefully peel this off my scrap paper here. And then we want to adhere this on to our basic black layer. So I've got a basic black layer that's 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. So I'm just going to flip this over, put a little stamp and seal on it. And I'm going to skew these a little bit. Now you could line them up perfectly if you'd like to. That's entirely up to you. But I am going to offset them. A little twisty. And then let's bring our card base back in. We are almost done. This is such a fast, easy project. I love it. All right, so I'm also going to skew this right on front of these layers. Love that. And then I'm ready to peel off the backing papers on my dimensionals and adhere my butterfly. So I've got this just right down in the corner here, somewhat straight. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. And then I'm bringing in my purple sequins. These are also part of the celebration offering that you can get for free with a $60 purchase. So another fabulous, fantastic item. And we're just going to sprinkle on some of these sequins. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's grab one of these. And we'll grab one of these. So you can mix and match however you want to. And now I've got a fabulous card to be able to send to a friend for any occasion. All right, what do you guys think? I did make one of these in another colorway as well. Kind of show you that one. So this one brings in that petunia pop, just to kind of change it up a little bit. Do you guys like the Melon Mambo or the petunia pop better? What do you think? If you guys are enjoying the content, I very much appreciate you giving me a thumbs up. Helps me and my channel. And I'd love for you to invite your crafty friends to join us on Tuesdays for our little paper crafting getaway, right? We're taking a break. We're getting out. We're going to do a little crafty project and have some fun together. So hopefully you'll join me again next Tuesday. All right. Thank you so much, and bye for now.